Another Igor Tudor, right, and try and crawl over the line with a manager to De Zerbi, for me, he would want to come in the summer. Preferably he'd want to come in the summer. But we can't wait. You can't wait. If you're going to make a decision, you've got to get him now. Bring him in, give him £10 million bonus if he keeps Tottenham in the Premier League. If they go down, give him a break clause. If he wants to go, he can go. But get him in now. Make it happen.
How many? It could possibly, yeah. Like Jamie was saying there, if they don't make a change now, it's going to be a problem. If they lose again today, you know, they're going to be right deep down in a mess, in a way where, you know, you're looking at players in that...
Bringing this guy in. But two, you've got to pull the trigger. You've got to get him out of here. You've got to. He's got to go. He cannot be in... He cannot take any more training. I said to you, Tom, you know, we're messing around saying I wouldn't let him on the plane. That's not a joke, by the way, because I don't think these players can actually stand him. I don't think the players want him around him. He's buried their confidence. He's buried their belief, the way he's treated them, the way he's hung them out to dry. The players don't want this guy there.
They're going to give him a bit more time. He'll got the Liverpool at the weekend, then Atletico Madrid. And when is the best?
Then it's Forest at home.
Yeah, but you can go all the way through the fixtures, can't you? Of what Tottenham got left, and be like, well, they haven't got an easy one coming up. But the decisive one is the Nottingham Forest game.
And just in terms of team news, Christian Romero and João Palhinha obviously had that nasty clash of heads at the end of the game against Atletico. I mean, how are they? Will they be able to play on Sunday?
No. They're out. Mickey is also out. Bissouma is out for the problem muscles. Connor has some fever, but probably he will be in.
He topped just about 5 seconds to 10 o'clock when we were going on air for this show. Michael was ready to come on. Michael got that word, made the calls to check this story, because that's what we do here, and then we've got him on to do it. We really haven't got that much information at the moment, other than the big news has gone from Tottenham Hotspur. They have sacked him. Jay, in terms of who comes in, everyone's been chanting for...
I mean, I heard Jamie O'Hara speak, and I completely agree. I think it should be someone like De Zerbi. But then, you know, when De Zerbi comes in, he wants full control of everything. Transfers, you know, he's got that kind of ego that he's not going to mess around. He's going to just phase people out if you've got a bad attitude. But I think someone like De Zerbi would be great for Tottenham. Obviously, Tottenham fans want to see attacking football. He brings that. He'll bring a philosophy. He's going to bring in certain players that he believes he can get the best out of as well. He done so well at Brighton. He done so well at Marseille. So I think that would be the one Tottenham should be looking at.
Spurs sack Igor Tudor after Nottingham Forest defeat as crisis deepens. Tottenham Hotspur have reportedly sacked head coach Igor Tudor following a damaging defeat to Nottingham Forest, a result that appears to have been the final straw in an increasingly turbulent season. The loss to Forest not only dented Spurs' already fragile confidence but also intensified scrutiny on Tudor's leadership. Brought in to steady the club during a difficult period, the Croatian manager was expected to bring discipline, structure, and a much-needed turnaround in results. However, those expectations were never fully met, as inconsistent performances continued to plague the team. Competing in the demanding Premier League, Tottenham struggled to build momentum. Defensive lapses, lack of creativity in attack, and an inability to close out games became recurring issues under Tudor's tenure. As the defeats mounted, so did the frustration among supporters, many of whom began to question the direction of the club. The defeat to Nottingham Forest proved to be a turning point, seen as a must-win fixture. The result instead exposed many of the same weaknesses that had troubled Spurs throughout the campaign. With pressure reaching a boiling point, the club's hierarchy moved swiftly to make a change, hoping to salvage what remains of the season. Tudor's departure now leaves Tottenham searching for yet another manager, raising serious concerns about long-term stability. Frequent changes in leadership have made it difficult for the club to establish a clear identity or consistent style of play. Each managerial shift brings fresh hope, but also highlights deeper structural issues that remain unresolved. Attention now turns to who will take over the role and whether they can quickly inspire a turnaround.